are playing Farming Simulator again. Yes, it is time. And we should be in about a good 4.5, 5 hours. So we're gonna see if A, we can stay on that long, and B, what we can accomplish in that amount of time, okay? It is 8:30 in the morning. I can't remember what I was quiet doing. I think I just got done. I think I just got done with a contract. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Okay, let's go see that field 49 again. So see, he wants that done. And guys, I told you this would be a good investment. Whoa, you put that up, buddy. You put that up. I told you guys the fertilizer would be an amazing investment. We might get this paid off in a quarter or half a year, probably, if we stay on it. Oh, that's no bueno, though. We're gonna have to head down to the shop. And like I said, sometimes I keep my door open because, like I said, I wish with every fiber in my being somebody would walk up unregistered in that shed. I'll get this roundhouse kick on the tip of the nose, bro, and then I'll come back the other way, roundhouse kick him in the neck, and then it's usually over after the roundhouse kick to the neck, if I'm being honest. It's usually done after that. But we're heading. I'm being so disrespectful. I'm driving all over that dude's crops. I need to watch myself. Get roundhouse kicked in the neck. But we're gonna head down to the store and we're gonna pick up some fertilizer. Alrighty. We're gonna take that fertilizer, a little bit of it, on down to field 49. And we should be able to fit two full containers, but I think we might have one down there. I think already with a little bit in it, but I'm not sure. But alrighty. Yeah, guys, this is what I want to do. I want to do farming. I actually want to raise pigs. I want to start off with pigs, but I want to end up raising cattle. But there's pros and cons. But some of the pros of working with pigs first is you can have more per land. Alrighty, you can have more per land with or without an enclosure. They grow faster. Like, I don't know if they grow more weight per day, but like you can sell them faster. Okay, you get to the sell weight faster. And I've worked with cattle before. I know I can do it. But I had help. I am not the biggest guy. Okay? Smallest guy, but I am not the biggest guy. So I think raising pigs first would be easier, you feel me? Than instead of instead of 500-pound cows, you know. Get a little like 280, 300-pound pig. I think I'd be able to move that around a little bit better. Alrighty, and we are going to head over to field 49. We're going to accept this contract. Accept contract. this little 17K. Guys, this is what it takes, that grind early in the morning. We're talking 8:30 in the morning. We're out here, done got this puppy dang near full. And we should be able to get this fill done and without having to fill it up again. Field 24 is huge. Yeah, we got some plans for the future, guys. We're young, inherited a lump sum of cash and the urge to farm, guys, so you gotta think 20, 25 years, guys. We'll be on it. We'll be on it. I don't want to get in debt at first, because once you get in debt without having a lot of income and money, it's hard to get out. So we got to make a little bit of money at first, and that can take about a year or two or so. But like I said, we're young, and we got the ambition and drive to thrive in the agriculture and animal husbandry world. We got that instilled in us. We are future farmers of America, guys. Right here, right now. We're gonna get this guy's playing some of that super juice. Alrighty, everything so far so good. Everything's going smooth. Finding yourself liking these videos, please give it a thumbs up. It goes a long way. If you find yourself up in here liking it multiple times, liking the other videos on my channel, please like them, subscribe. Plan on sticking around for a while. We can grow together. I do in the future. I would love to start playing with people in this game. I think that'd be amazing. Get a community, of about 4 or 5 dedicated people. Just come up in here and grind. That'd be so cool. About 20 a strip. beautiful. Now we do have to keep track of the temperature, guys. We do got that canola planted already, but we still had to plant field 51. Oh dang. And like I said, I'm thinking about possibly planting corn in that field. One is bigger, so we would most likely definitely have enough to make silage and still sell some corn possibly. So now money and future food for our cattle if we can get it silage. We may have to wait till next year. We might be able to pull off something and get the corn silaged and everything, but I ain't making no promises. It's mid-spring, still early in the year. You know you can't plan that far ahead being a farmer. Anything can happen. I find this very relaxing. It's like painting. Okay guys, we're gonna leave him to that. We're gonna hop over here. Pigs are doing beautiful. We at least got one whole box. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, scuffed her up a little bit. Yo, what the heck? Weren't we at more than 100 last night? I can't remember. It's been a couple days since we sold wood. So I think it's safe to say we could probably... Oh yeah. Major plans, guys. Now I hate to bore you guys with logging videos, but like I said guys, it's gotta be done. My knee can't drive 'em. But like like I said, it's got to be done. We aren't using no extensive crazy mods, so if we see something we gotta do, there's only one way to take care of it. That's dedication and time. Now we got the worker doing field 49, guys, and this is not cheating or being lazy. That's why the game offers you, that was weird, to be able to hire a worker, because to be able to grow at a good pace, sometimes you need a little bit of help. Stop that bad boy. Ah, no. Beautiful. You know what, we'll leave that part there for a second. strapped down. Why won't it? Oh. Yeet. Boom. We're geniuses. $140 an hour? I need to work for myself, shoot. Beautiful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He ain't even done? We charged him or we paid him $140 and he didn't even complete the job? Man, I am so disappointed, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Well, we're definitely not gonna pay him anymore to not finish the job again. Go ahead and finish it off since it's not that much. I'm gonna go down this side to the right of us a couple times, but and this is how I do the corners so I don't waste that much. Go like this. And there we go. Now, all that's still not done, but the way I look at it is you pay us when you're satisfied with the job. So he paid us so he was satisfied with the job. That means the job was done. Hey, if he considers that job done, why am I to bicker? You take the money and go. Like so. 17K, bumped us up to a little over $18,000. Which we're gonna pay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy another fertilizer tank, bow, and we will repay 10K on the loan. Now that puts us at $305,000 in debt. We got almost $5 grand on us. We're gonna go put this tanker up in here, and that will put us over 3,000 liters. And then we can probably hire somebody to do fill 30, and we'll go on. Actually, I should just do fill 30 by myself since it's so small. But if you work on everything in the morning, no matter how big or how busy you get, you should be fairly decent. Like, even when you get super big, you start in the morning. Now, if we get too big, we will up the season days. We are playing on 3-day seasons. If it gets too busy and too hectic, in a couple years, we will bump it up to like 6 days and so on, see how that goes. But for right now, we are playing on 3 days, and not really now because we won't be busy, but here in a couple years, when we start getting that cash flow in, we'll keep it early morning, around like 7 to 8, and you should be done. You should be done with everything no later than like 3 to 4 if you stay on it. I am pretty diligent, but sometimes I do forget. Sometimes my time management does get a little bit thrown off, but I'm usually on top of it, get it done in the morning. And then worry about the little stuff in the afternoon. The stuff that ain't gonna really hurt us if we don't get it done that day. Whoa, slow down, sir. Whoa. Alrighty, so like I said, heading over to field 31, in the middle left of all the fields. It's a smaller one. But it will produce money. And like I said, we're young and ambitious. 25 years of it producing money. Definitely pay it back and give us a nice little golden penny. Beautiful day in the countryside. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Clear skies ahead. I like that. I like that. Now, obviously, our goal is to get a little bit money, and obviously, the next field for crops, not we might get a grass field maybe, but obviously, our next field that we want to get for crops would be 30. Yeah, if we could pop off and get field 30 this year, that would be extravagant. And we are gonna wait till this at least sprouts, till it pops up. I know we can do it right now, but I would rather wait. We're gonna turn everything off. It's still on our field, so we can leave it out there. Yeah, I think we need to back this up a little bit more. Uh-huh. See, build walls, and then you just... Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Okay, so that's a little bit longer, so we're gonna go about right there. But looks can be deceiving, I guess. We'll go ahead and chop it in half. Take this one. Now, if we get, well, obviously we won't get like we did last time we sold because we sold a lot more, but if we get anywhere around 20 to 22.5K, well, probably with this, I'll probably say, shoot, probably around like see, that's gonna do it for, I think, the logging. I think we got enough taken out for today. This might affect the price a little bit, shouldn't a lot, but it should affect it a little bit. No, and I don't want to cut no more, if I'm being honest. An hour into it, we got a pretty good amount done. Headed down to the sawmill. Nice little trailer. That's a weak horn right there, bro. Okay, let's see how much we made. We made a total of $11,000, so a little bit less than what I predicted, but I guess the price hasn't shot all the way back up, but hey, you can't complain with 11 grand. Went out there, snagged those trees down real quick, got 11K, shoot. Seems like a good morning. Plus the 17K we got from the fertilizer job. Beautiful. $295, we're gonna keep 5K, so later on tonight, if we still have it when we had to pay all of our expenses, we won't go too far back. But every little bit helps, because that's a few more dollars on interest and whatnot. We should get some greenhouses going. But greenhouses, in effect, make it too easy, you know, if you just pile a bunch of greenhouses down. Alrighty. Alrighty. See, it's still not high enough, or warm enough, I should say, for soybeans or corn. Okay, guys, and here comes the fun part. We're gonna be fast forwarding it a little bit. Probably until it's warm enough. I'll see you then. We'll stay on the We'll stay on this page so you guys will know how long to fast forward it. If you guys want to fast forward it, I don't want to have you sit here and watching me doing just a bunch of nothing to pass time for a video. I actually want to being productive, so we're gonna go ahead and fast forward this for a little bit. Okay guys, here it is. We fast forward till about 2 in the afternoon. It is mid-spring still, 59 degrees. The ground temperature is 45 though, so we can't really do nothing right now with our corn. Oh, our first pile of uncleanliness. Now with the chickens. Hold up, bank. The chickens, see how much that one little speck dropped it though? Now if you had a bucket, which we do not, because you had to get a front loader attachment, at least a small tractor, and our other tractor was on the field and I don't want to go get it just for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this, we're going to grab it, and we're just going to whoa. Now, it's been a while since I did this, but I'm pretty sure. What's going on? Yeah, it's not doing its job. Look, bruh, are you serious? Eh. See, dude, what the heck, bro? Okay, guys, we're gonna try something. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not working, but. We'll try to go pick up this one, see if this one works, and if it does, we'll just use this one and sell the other one, but I don't know why the broom wasn't working. I'm pretty sure I know how to sweep. wish you could get it to where you could get a little hookup for your truck, you know? A little front plow attachment. Like a snow plow, but obviously not for snow, for feed. That'd be cool. Okay, guys, we're gone. Man, this ain't nothing, just a little broom mishap. I tell you, you ain't had a bad day. You ain't had a bad day till you tipped over a grain trailer full of grain. And you couldn't reset that. You had at least, oh my goodness, my bad. You had at least 2 forklifts to flip it over, man. And that's a pain to do. Operate 2 forklifts by yourself, that's a pain. But this ain't. Now, yes, I hope this works, because I ain't gonna lie, that would be very crappy if we had to buy a bucket this early, and we had to keep, well, not necessarily, because pigs, or chickens ain't that dirty, and we ain't got that many. You guys seen how long it took to create his first dirt spot. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see what we're cooking now. Whoa. See, what the heck, bro? Why is it not registering it? Here, let me... Okay, no problem. I don't want to do this, but they left me no choice. why, guys. I am goofy. It's because we do not own this land, so yes, we will have to go into debt. Now. I was about to say, guys, we're missing a broom. There we go. Now. Beautiful. I did not even think about that. And just so we're not so far behind. For the broom, oh my god. Well, guys, I guess we are going into debt a lot. $500,000 in debt to scoop some. Yep, I don't know what's placed on it, but alrighty, well, oh gosh. Oh no, come back. You better not have messed up our egg box, I swear. It was almost done. Okay, guys. Well, that will shoot back up. We got a few extra chickens than what we started out with. We have went up 21 chickens. Still waiting for this. It's almost there. It might reach it today. If we can... If we can get the 50... Oh no. Oh no, I thought that said 49. My bad. We might have to wait till tomorrow morning. Day 3 of mid-spring, maybe? Thinking. We almost got a box. 11 more eggs and we'll have a box. Great demand at Hollister for potatoes. Well, we don't have none of that to sell, so coop out of luck. That's what I'm talking about, guys. There's not much really going on in the first little bit, you know? It's just nothing popping off. Like I said, you're starting out. Like I said, we're gonna wait for this to. We're gonna wait for that to at least sprout before we hit it with this first stage of fertilizer, just so we know we're not wasting it. Could you imagine playing a whole field, hit it with that first stage fertilizer, and then the germination failed? Oh, I don't think it is, but never be too safe. Yo, where's my room at, huh? So, chill up here in the office tonight. I'm sitting, guys. I'm just really tall. Sleep sitting up. Oh, God. Oh, what was that? Oh. Oh, me money. Oh, dang, guys. That set us back massively. Almost 7 grand, and we had some money already. He's gonna have nightmares about this tomorrow when he wakes up and finds out. But it is almost morning time. It's 3 o'clock in the morning almost. My bad, my bad. 2:45 in the morning. It's like, bro, you were a whole half hour off. Do you not have half hours? That's a good amount of time. Now we look at it. That is beautiful. If you look in the middle top screen. You see it? It is time. Well, I mean, it will be time today. Little grog, you go back to sleep. So, hopefully, we can get rid of that pronto. We should have got rid of it a couple days ago. But, I'd rather spend that extra money leasing it per day than to have to rent it again if this day didn't come. Oh. Morning already. I'm gonna stay here. Get this day started. Nice and toasty up in here. Oh, I'm stumbling everywhere. I feel like vacuuming. Need a farm. Okay, guys. So, close the door, my dude. You guys ever just in the car and contemplate life? Usually, you know, just a few seconds because of the hustle and bustling of life. But ever caught yourself slipping on like a Saturday or Sunday morning or afternoon, contemplating life in the front seat? Or the back seat if you're a backseat driver and got problems. But you realize contemplating ain't gonna solve nothing. Gotta go out there and get it done. Gotta go out there and get it did. So, give yourself another push, another pat on the back, and you go out there and you get stuff done. We're gonna start this car. We're gonna fast forward it a little bit longer. You sit out there and you contemplate life for a few minutes, you know? Like I was saying though, but then after a while, you realize you done wasted valuable time and you got work to do. Before we go, check our piggy, or our chicken. Now they're not in dire need of feed, but they could use some, and we got enough to top it off to about probably 75-ish% with what we got left in the silo, because we did buy some wheat. And since we ain't too busy right now, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Actually, we're going to leave that door open for when we park this bad boy. Take off that top. And you can buy this smaller truck to start off with, because as you may or may not notice, we haven't used that fifth wheel hitch yet. I just like it. I just love this truck. And I use it because it's fast. And so we don't have to switch out in the future. Feel me? Whenever we will start using the fifth wheel hitch, we'll already have it. I done bought that 265. About 3/4 of the way, roughly. Oh, well, about 60 probably. But good enough for now. It shall last for the day, hopefully. About like right there. Alrighty, as we roll out into this day severely in debt, guys. We are massively above what we started in chickens. Last day to get that corn in the ground. Let's check minimum temperature. Yeah, I think we should be good, guys. Dang it, we already got this over here. We're gonna go ahead and hire this worker to take care of our field 31. get this rolling. This is the first fertilization stage for this field. Now here's what we're going to be doing this morning, okay guys? We are going to finish this field. Gonna go drop off the fertilizer in the shed. And then we are going to return the cedar that's in the shed right now. Actually, garage, leased items. Sorry buddy, return. And that is a massive chunk too. But we are going to have to lease something else as well. But if we get done with the seeding today, we will not have no more fields, so we can obviously return that. We are not going to keep it all year and not get no use out of it. Beautiful. Trying to keep the spraying down to minimal, so stay on that line. Going a little bit past it. Be our last pass. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna go park this bad boy. Alrighty, so we will park this bad boy. It's still got 47% in the tank, so that is nice. Got one of our fields done. I don't know if this will do all the field 51 when it's ready, but if need be, we will buy another tanker and we will be able to fit another tank in that, and then that will for sure be enough, because we can do 40. I think we should have enough though, because we can do 49 with 2 tanks and still have some up in there, so I think we should have enough. Now here's where the loan goes up again, guys, but the beautiful thing is we are making money now. We have money growing. We had the chickens. They've been producing money for a couple days now, about a month and a half or two. And then we have crops in the ground. We have one field, crops in the ground, fertilized once, guys. So, and I don't think with the loan that we have out, hold up, we're going through some trees real quick. I can't see. Can't see. Oh goodness, almost took out that pole. Oh, missed the pole. Bullseye on the stop sign. Alrighty, so as I was saying now, I don't think now $560,000. Yes, that is scary, but I don't think that's gonna break us. And I don't want to, but if it came down to it, if it absolutely came down to it, what we would have to do is we would have to sell field 31 back and basically planted it and fertilized it once for free. And I would hate to do that, but if it came down to it, and somehow we maxed out on our first year for money. Now, I don't care if we can't fertilize the cornfield twice, or even the canola. Being our first year, just getting some money in is going to be nice at the end of the year. Okay, so we're gonna, but let's see how much our allowance is, shall we? I thought it was 750. I was about to say, oh crap. Okay, so the max allowance we are allowed to take out is $915,000, and I'm pretty sure we started at a $500,000, but we got equity now, so we can take out more, because every amount that we get more and more insured for is covered by what we grow, like stuff that we buy and stuff. Say you buy $100,000 tractor, not lease it, you buy it. Boom. Your loan amount goes up goes up a little bit, because you can use that tractor as collateral. 15,000, and with what we have right now, that leaves us with 348,000. So we're gonna repay all of that back, except for about six, looking like 33,000 for 600K. Let's go. Planner. Great Plains YP2425A for an outstanding $142,000. Wait. What track? 221,300. 221,300. 221,300. 18.2 meters. How much is this leasing for? 72? Bow. Now capacity of 5,800. 1, 2, 3. I obviously don't want to buy too much, and I forgot we still had some down. We're gonna try to do like 2. No, we might have to do, we're gonna have to do 3. Okay guys, we're gonna try to call that good. Oh, you can unload this one. Oh, buddy. Whoa, 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 buddy. You buffoon. $585 and $8,100. I'm not happy with that, those numbers. But given the circumstances and everything, I'm okay with that. And like I said, if it really came down to it, absolutely came down to it, we still wouldn't need to sell the land probably. I would just have to log my little butt off. If it really came down to it and I didn't want to sell the land because we done put a bit of money into it. So if it really came down to it, I would push myself and I would just, whoa, what the heck, I didn't even press nothing. But if it really came down to it, I would push and grind and I would just have to log all that land down by 51. Go cut down about, a good 15 trees probably. 15 to 20-ish trees. Get about a good 2 or 3 trailers worth. More than last time. More than that 11K. Would fill that thing to the brim. And go make about 35, 40K. Or about 30, yeah, about 35, 40 up in that realm. And would be a-okay. It's a beautiful day. Everything is ready actually. Everything except for sugar cane and cotton. Everything can be planted today. This thing is massive, guys. 18 meters coverage area. It's about a good 54, 55 feet maybe. That is massive. Over 50 foot a strip. There's a reason why it's called Great Plains. You gotta fill this flat and goes on for miles. Search no further. And this mug knows it's already set to corn. It already knows the plan, guys. Alrighty, beautiful. And I mean, since this mug is 18 meters wide, we could probably just start on this side, you know, do a good strip, and then turn it left, continue normal, since it's so wide. And you got a little bit before the fence as well, so I'm hoping. Alrighty. Here we go. Second field of our career. Let's get it. Okay, we're gonna pull up a tad bit. Gonna lower that sower. Turn it on and good luck. Please tell me. I messed up. Oh my gosh, guys. We messed up. Not you guys, I did. Oh my goodness. You guys see what I did? There's a reason. Oh my goodness. We gotta cultivate. You're a couple hundred shy. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. So, obviously, we just had the, excuse me, we just had the, cedar, okay? That's a planter. With a cedar, there are certain ones that you don't have to cultivate. You can do direct seeding without the step of cultivation needed. And that's why we had the pronto. But guess you had to cultivate with corn. And I think, no, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's because grains, they don't have to go deep in the ground. They're not strong. They're resilient, but they're not that strong. So they can't be that deep in the ground because they won't be able to push through. Or they'll get waterlogged by the time they'll get out of the ground and stuff, so. But a grain, it needs to grow its roots. Got a good set, or good sized roots, like corn and stuff. Sunflowers. Things like that, they're big. Whoa. They need their, to establish their roots though, so. I think that's why you had to cultivate them with the soil and whatnot. To get them deep down up in there. Okay, guys, just a rookie mistake right here. Get a few bumps in the road before you get the corn in the ground. We learn from it though, and we move on. Look at that thing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is over 12 meters wide. No, this is 9.4 meters wide. Almost 9.5. That's still great coverage. With the working speed, should be pretty zoomy. Should hopefully be playing by about, hopefully 8:40 to 9. Cause I may not take over. I may hire a worker to do this. I love the sound effects on this game. It is peaceful. Cause you get the birds in the background and whatnot, the animals. But you also get the sound of like the country, you know, with the tractors and stuff. But at the same time, it's not as loud as the real thing, so. I cannot see. So it is nice. One day I'll wake up on this farm, and me will be everything in the city. That's how I feel, guys. This wasn't. We just didn't wake up one day, guys, and decide this, guys. This was instilled in us. We left. We went to the big city. Our family took a heartache and a loss, and the farm called me back, and here we are. This thing's got a pretty good work speed, if I'm being honest. If you guys are making it this far in the video, I appreciate it very much. You guys liking it, drop a like. Maybe subscribe. Plan on watching some more in the future. It's gonna take time to unfold, guys, but it will be a beautiful story when it does. Trust. yeah, if you guys ever have any questions or comments, not just about these, maybe my other videos, but you're just now watching this and you have a question, feel free to ask. About what our plans are in the future. Any questions about possibly playing together maybe in the future? Now, things are going to get a little hectic here in the future because I am about to move. And it's going to be a temporary move, but the place I'm moving to has terrible reception, so the internet's kind of Dukeville out there. If I get any uploads, it probably won't be no live stream, so probably won't be no farming sim for a minute. But I should still be able to post like BTD battles and stuff. But I am gonna be taking extra hours at work, so I won't be posting like crazy, but I am still gonna try to keep you guys in the loop, play some BTD battles, and hopefully it may not be live streamed, but may try. It's just things are getting hectic right now, guys, and I don't know what this could turn into, but right now I'm just doing it for fun. It is not making me no money, so I gotta do what I gotta do. You guys feel me? I have a family I gotta take care of, just like y'all, probably. So I gotta take care of that first, but. And it's not just like that. Like the internet will be a problem. It is. It is horrible out there. But it's nice. It's all tree covered. There's a lake out there. It's beautiful. But I'm gonna be staying out there for a little bit. Me and my family. I'm gonna go stay with a family member out there, and then y'all cross your fingers. Hopefully, I get this job. Hopefully, took a good job interview today. Hopefully, got our fingers crossed. But yeah. Check back from time to time if y'all want. I will try to keep you posted when I can, at least with try to keep you minor posts, on the YouTube page. Beep beep boop 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 boop. It is still early in the morning, so So that is nice. That's why it's always good to start in the morning, guys, just in case. Just in case you forget something. You start early in the morning, and you catch it early in the morning. May not be the first thing you do if you get backed up, but if you catch it early in the morning, you may be able to stop it. Take care of it. We caught it fast, you know what the problem was? We're taking care of it. I wish I had another tractor by now. You're going behind it with that. $4,500. Hmm. Yes. I forgot we do own the fertilizer. Okay. But let's take a look at this though. Now obviously we do have the cost of the fertilizer itself and the job. Now we do have the tab, but just for the price itself, $67,982. Now if we go into the finance tab, just back to Monday, because I don't know which day we bought it on. I don't know if it was the Monday purchase or the Wednesday purchase, but actually, let's see, where's fertilizer cost? Wow, I think it was the one on Wednesday. So just since Wednesday, contract income, okay? We'll do the 26,170, and then on Thursday hit the 26,912. So not counting the cost of fertilizer, we just won't do that. We are only down. No wait, we'll even do the fertilizer cost. First one, 9,600 plus 10,227 minus the 26,170 and then minus the 26,912. Even with the price of fertilizer, guys, for the whole fertilizer, we are down less than $35,000. And we still got, like I said, roughly half a tank of fertilizer left. So you take out, a tank is like $3,200. So you take out, come on now, what are you doing, my guy? you take out that, boom, bro. Even more. Say at least $1,600, and then you're down like 33,000, which is, we'll be able to get that done in, yeah, we should be able to get that done this year or early next year. Because they'll have to get that second fertilizer, and if we hit that, boom, that's half of it right there. We get hit like, if we could hit a field like 49 and 50, or like 49 and maybe 54 or 44 maybe. But that is the plan now, that is the plan. We gotta keep moving. Well, we gotta keep on moving. Just keep on moving. And don't stop going. Just keep on moving. We're paving the path for that money to grow. They brought us up in here, put all their faith in us. We gotta make it, guys. We gotta make something out of it. 7 miles per hour at a time. we should be good. So yeah, I'm hoping just one swipe down. Guys, I don't think I put enough seed up in here. For sure. For sure did not. we got the corn in the ground. Hopefully it takes. And for future use. Can't forget we have that. Gonna turn that gigantic beast. Okay, so we have 150 plus 85. We got about 235 eggs, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful, beautiful. Which in today's market is about around 350-ish bucks, so pretty good, pretty good. Okay guys, that is gonna do it though for this video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Well, this live stream, I'm gonna wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. It does take a long time to get up, but like I said guys, it is worth it. When it starts happening and we own all this, baby steps, this, oh yeah. Well, when we own that, let me rephrase that. When we own that and get rid of that $590,000 debt, even knock it in half. But on the next video, on the next live stream, guys, we should be able to hopefully at least harvest the canola maybe and fill 31. And depending on how that goes, we could possibly buy 30. I'm not making no promises though, because we are gonna expand on these animals just to keep us from being able to fast forward you so much. You know, we will still be fast forwarding when there's just nothing to do, but it will stop us from fast forwarding so much because we'll have to stop and we will have to take care of the animals, clean their areas, you know, water them, stuff like that. So won't be able to do that as much, but that's the goal, to keep busy, keep on the grind. I'll let myself in here for the time being. I got everything I need up in here, guys. I got my tractor. I'll drink the fertilizer. I'll eat wood chips left behind and grain dust. Hopefully I'll survive. If I do, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.